we are live. All right.
Yeah.
So, would anybody like to give a little recap of what happened last session?
I mean, I can. Does anyone else want to for once?
Yeah, sure. It was pretty much mostly just social hours. I think probably the biggest thing of note was we got some, Kaime got some backstory for who May was searching for and the reasons that she was searching for them. May has an abusive father that she kind of wants to kill, kind of really wants to kill. So that's she's asked Kaime for help with that, and whether or not she asks anybody else, that hasn't been decided yet. So
We also went to the Velvet Room at the beginning.
yes, we started in the Velvet Room. That's right. I did forget about that. So we started in the Velvet Room, got some information from Igor that things were going to continue, and basically just do our best. Some services are going to be opening up in the future, but we don't know what yet.
And I think
anything else?
Akio has something going on, but I didn't show up to see it because May was kind of about to do her big reveal, and so didn't stop in at the cafe when she saw it was closed.
Cry about it.
Yes.
Right.
So go to the cafe when it's closed to get lore.
All right. That done. Everybody roll them inspiration d20s. We'll see who gets the inspiration for this here session. It's not Paul.
And it's not hot either.
Looking like it's gonna be May.
Yes, May gets trauma inspiration.
Trauma inspiration. You may use this to reroll, but it won't make you feel any better. Okay. Let's see. So with the recap out of the way, we'll change the tone a little bit. Okay. So, Saturday night passes, and it becomes the morning of October 15th. Today is the day of the dinner of the giant catfish. But before said dinner, you all have some time in the morning that you can go spend wherever you'd like.
What?
So, feel free to move yourselves around.
Yeah, I'll just say work.
I think I just go here. Let's see. I don't think May would go. I'm not sure if May would go to the cafe the next morning or not. Hmm.
Do we have Paul?
Is Paul going anywhere, or are you staying and working?
Give me a quick second.
Yeah.
No, he's just working.
Doke. Since both of you are working in the same spot, I'm going to give you a funny choice. Said funny choice being, did you want to spend the day bonding with each other, or just making money?
Well, Akio is in a constant state of trying to make money, so, you know.
Well, I mean, RP wise, you still make the money for the day, but party inventory wise,
Eh?
If we are, it's probably just going to be a fucking combo, because I don't really have a thought for what we could do.
oh yeah, no,
If we are going to rank up.
it's pretty much, do you want a convo or do you want 2,000 gold?
I mean, we're already at 2.5, so 2,000, if that's okay with you.
2,000 gold?
Yes.
All right, we'll take the gold.
Party inventory goes up to 16,000 gold. Y'all got like $165.
Ooh.
That's good. That's good. All right. So let's have a look. See here. Chess in the Park is at a level up state.
I'm not going to hang out.
Oh, you're not going to hang out. You're just going to the park.
No.
No.
No hangout.
Okay. Arcade is still at +1, so do you want to add just a convo there, or are you just there to play some games by yourself, or what's going on?
Probably counts a convo, but May's. I don't know. Instead of going in to say hi, May's probably showed up early and is going to town on the light gun machine.
Okay, all right. I'll give that a
And-
convo.
Yeah. But, you know, instead of doing the regular, May has got, like, eye patch off using both guns and just going to town on it.
Ooh.
And, you know, not doing so well.
Yeah, so Mariko does come over and start trying to give you some pointers, but notices that you're quite in an absent state of mind.
Yeah, not really in an advice mood.
So kind of just gives you your space and plays with you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But
May would appreciate that, I think.
so you get that good old +1. Hada.
Yeah.
The gym is gym is indeed at a level up moment.
Okay.
I will save that one. Ryuzo. General store is not quite at a level up moment, but anything in particular you wanted to do there, or are you just going to get the combo?
Just most of the combo, but like lore wise, I'm just there to buy shit for dinner
Okay, well
because it's the store.
you get a convo, and you also get your veggies and shit for dinner, probably. And let's go ahead and do... Alright. So, how do you arrive at the gym?
Alright, well, I walk in and get ready to go do some training.
As you walk in, you see Mai. Kind of just standing off to the side of the ring.
Does she seem her normal self, or is this a kind of standing, staring off into space? Something might be wrong.
She kind of standing there, staring off into space a little bit.
Alright, well, I will go ahead and notice that and approach and give it a little wave and say, hey.
As she notices you coming, roll a perception check. You catch a glint of water in her eyes, like as her eyes were watering up, but she quickly looks away from you for a moment, looks back, and is her usual self when she looks back to you. Oh, hey, you're here early.
Yeah, I got plans in the evening, so I wanted to go ahead and hit the gym early.
Well, you're in luck. I happen to be here early to myself.
You doing alright?
My bench isn't really going up, but I'm doing alright besides that.
I'm sure that you'll reach the numbers that you're looking for. I will be polite and not press it, even though I want to. So, you think you could start me on that training program that you were talking about?
Absolutely.
Figure today's as good a day as any to get it started.
Of course. Come on, step up on into the ring.
And we'll climb into the ring.
And as you're in the ring, she will show you some tips and tricks. Just the same ones that Paul has been shown. And you learn a little bit more about defending yourself. And get a link level 5.
Hell yeah.
So now, shadows with the fortune type will reveal 1 element resistance to you. Whether they are normal, weak, strong, or whatever they have for that particular element.
Very nice.
And we fade out from that. A mysteriously clearly upset lady.
I
Alright.
will also note that as we wrap up and I'm leaving, I just give her a standard. Hey, if you ever need anything, just let me know.
You get the standard, sure, will do. Okay. Kaime, what's going on at the park here? You want me to shift the scene here for you?
No.
Oh, just at the park? Just having a stroll?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Well, that works for me, because I can just click the button to go to the next timeline of the day. So it's now your time for your dinners.
Oh.
So I believe we're going to Ryuzo's house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately, May is not quite there.
You gotta place yourself somewhere on the map, though.
Yes.
Oh shit! Did you banish yourself to the Amogus Forest?
No. We're not doing a social scene with fish though. We're here.
You are in the pond as the fish.
I am now going to grab the map that was prepared by my slave labor a while ago.
Is it not the exact same one as Hada's house?
It's not.
Ah, damn.
No.
I thought
Well,
Hada was
it's-
gonna get to walk into my house and be like, damn, yours looks awfully similar to mine.
Slaver finds different houses.
Yeah. Technically, slave labor found your house first, and I was just like, well, I'm not just gonna use that. I'm gonna go find
I
it.
said multiple houses.
Yeah. Specifically, the one I'm using right now is the one you sent me the second that the fish was caught.
Yep. I was like, well, we know one of those then.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
It's not letting me upload the image.
Didn't have the map prepared.
Oh?
Bruh.
This sucker.
Knew it was coming. Didn't have it prepared.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah?
I think we should probably worry about it.
Yes.
Absolutely nothing to worry about.
Yeah?
Mhm.
I mean, I'm kind of worried.
Have I ever given you a reason to be concerned?
Yes.
How about that PC go?
Okay. I know you gave Chris Lane a reason to be concerned.
Yeah, that's true.
Then again, we both did.
In any case, may not have let me upload the image, but I sure have access to the exact folder that it gets uploaded to anyways.
Wow, don't even have global illumination or anything on.
Yes,
I
do.
see nothing. I see a black square.
I sure do see only Paul.
I see,
Yeah,
yeah,
I got
myself and
There we
nothing
go.
else.
There we go.
There
I
we
can
go.
see.
Hey, how'd you fix that?
To be fair, of course, I'm not going to see anything. Wouldn't have seen anything. I'm not here.
This is very low res, though.
Yes, it is it is a very small image. So I had to scale the grid way down.
On
But that's
Fortnite.
fine, because you can still see it well.
I'm going inside. This is my house. I'm already here.
Yeah, you would.
I'll be near the front, actually.
I figured I'd give you a little head start on opening the doors to let us in, but, you know.
Well, I figure people are gonna come knock when they're ready. Akio is fucking going first.
Politely knocks. Da, 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 da.
Not gonna lie, I kind of out of character. I kind of forgot Kenji would be here. Yeah, I forgot he was around. Anyways,
Kenji sure is a character.
He doesn't.
he sure is
Fine.
sometimes.
He sure doesn't do anything during social hours unless you call him for it, but he does exist.
Anyways, I open the door. Go. Akio, of course, in the front. Paul not far behind, and everyone else seems to be kind of trailing in the back. It's like, oh, glad to see everybody made it here all right. Please come on in. Step to the side. Make yourselves at home.
Nods. And just looks around. Gets his surroundings. Takes it in.
Over here is the living area. If you guys want to just chill for a moment while I finish setting everything up. Just want to make sure that food was ready and warm when you guys were here. So I will be right back, and I will leave you guys to mingle for a minute.
Thank you. Sits down on the couch. Two bros sitting on the couch, sitting 6 feet apart because they're not gay.
I mean,
Not yet.
Whoa!
this is the secret. Paul gave up women after his ex-wife.
Nice man. Oh.
Men are better.
And
We're having a good time.
deep Paul, he likes men now.
I'm leaving you guys to mingle and chat for a minute. Or stare awkwardly at each other. I guess you can decide.
Yeah, Kenji's definitely sitting in the corner awkwardly. Just like I would do in real life.
Hell yeah. I also sit down and don't talk to anyone at social events. I sit down, don't talk to anyone, and just look at my phone.
So do I.
Gotta
Akio's
love
sitting
it.
very patiently.
Trying to stay awake.
We're gonna pretend that this table has more room than it does.
Have y'all's day is bed.
The usual, I suppose.
Can't complain. Cafe was busy today.
I won't lie.
Which was nice.
I won't lie. I only woke up an hour ago.
Did you pull an all-nighter last night or something?
Yeah, I was playing Dangerous Corporation.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut.
Ah,
Yeah, I
yes.
hear that game's good.
Akio was lost.
I was watching Ryuzo do loops around the fucking house.
I'm moving the fucking chairs. There's only 4 chairs at the
Oh, you
table.
just went in the bathroom!
There we go. What?
You just went in the bathroom.
No, the bathroom's here. I went down here
Okay.
and then in here to steal chairs, quote unquote.
Damn. He is just walking through the walls of his own house.
It's his own
It's
house. He can do
fucking
whatever the fuck he
SDK.
wants.
I can do whatever I want. I can walk through the bushes.
True. Just fucking don't mind me.
Then
The plane's reality.
gone. Anyways, as you guys are like chatting, I like poke my head back in. It's like, hey, you know, things are almost ready in here. Is there any word on May? I noticed she didn't arrive with you guys, but I thought maybe everybody would have heard something. She just running a bit late.
I haven't seen her.
I haven't
Yeah, I
swiped
haven't
her
heard from
Reddit now.
Hope everything's okay then. Maybe I'll shoot a message and see if she's still gonna make it. I like fire a text off to May, like, hey, just I'm checking in if you're still gonna be able to make the dinner or not. Everybody else is already here, but
You don't get a response.
no response. Does it get red? Do I see red on it or no? I'll make you answer that because it's gonna change how I do things. So a yes or a no, not a maybe or a probably.
I don't think so. It'd be like she would have read it off the lock screen without actually opening the phone, so it doesn't get marked as read properly.
Okay. That's fine. So we'll say like 5 minutes have passed or something. You know, I'm in the kitchen, yada yada, and I come back out. It's like, well, I haven't heard anything from May, and as much as I want to wait, we're already past the scheduled time, and the food is done, and I don't want things getting cold, so how about we all sit down and begin, and if May shows up partway through, we still have the food, and I'll get her sorted out, but we'll worry about that later.
Sorry to
So-
steal a lot of your cutscene by leftover. Sorry to be taking up so much of your cutscene for your dinner.
You're not? What do you think I sat and wrote like a script for this? Hell no. I'm thinking about my character and then being like, what would I do? And then here we are.
Wait, are you telling me you're not reading off a script?
No.
Fuck, what was I given?
Shut the fuck up.
Don't act. Don't even joke like you'd put in the effort to write a script for
Oh
us.
god, absolutely not.
No, not for a second.
Not for a second. Okay. The
I don't-
person who would be writing the script is currently a DM who had to look up a map for your house. He knew which he
look
knew
it up.
was coming up.
He didn't look it up. It was me.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
It's the worst part.
He got slave labor on it.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, I see how it is.
In case you're wondering how bad this transgression is, I was sent the image for this house on January 28th.
Okay, no, ignore that even though. You knew about this, not even last session, but the one before when I caught the fish.
January 28th,
20th?
yes.
This one, I think this one might have been originally meant for Hada.
No,
Hada.
I did.
No, it was either or.
I looked
I
up
had
the
one
one.
for Hada, and I had one. I also gave him another for Hero.
I looked up.
And he had another, and I was like, what the fuck?
Like, if we didn't have May's trauma scene yesterday, we would have been here early at last session.
I'd say this one's probably more fitting for me anyways, with like the room with the piano and like clearly an office. It fits character-wise. Anyways, yes.
I agree.
Yes, it was. I looked
Go
up
ahead.
Hero's house. You had sent me Hada's the first time, and then you sent me Ryuzo when you heard that another legendary fish was caught. Yeah, because you sent me Ryuzo's house, and then immediately afterwards, Hada was just like, I'm going to go visit Hero, and I'm like, well, I'm going to look up a new house.
Yeah, you got that one on the spot, didn't you?
I did look up that one on the spot.
Only because you didn't account for the fact that somebody might try to go there.
Correct, and also because I didn't want to use this one as I had already mentally attributed it to be your house.
That makes sense.
Which,
Anyways, yes.
we're not going to worry about the fact that you don't have a bedroom.
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Oh, there's an upstairs. Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Good enough.
Anyways, yes. Everybody, I forgot where we left off, but everybody's getting seated, basically.
Yes.
And
There's chairs on the ends here. We'll
I
go
start
with that.
bringing food out as people sit down.
Fuck the walls.
Hmm?
Fuck the walls.
Fuck the walls. You're right.
Went straight through that shit.
I wouldn't advise it.
That's kind of lights up. We'll say, nothing crazy fancy. Like Ryuzo likes to cook. I got some tips down at the diner and whatnot, but like I'm by no means a professional chef or anything. But like it's a well-made meal, fish, rice, like all the pickings, everything you'd expect. And everybody gets to dig in, and then idle chat can happen as it happens. We eat.
Akio, as always, when he eats, is both eating it, but also kind of reviewing it in his head.
Fucking food critics.
Oh no, he's a food reviewer.
Oh no.
No, he mostly is just doing it to himself.
Oh, that's even worse.
You're still reviewing the food.
Yeah.
He's a
It's just enough-
He's a self-proclaimed food reviewer.
Oh no! Paul is just he's just enjoying.
I eat.
Ominous dice roll at dinner?
What was the fish? It was a catfish, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's catfish.
Okay, yeah. So Paul has definitely had catfish before. Florida.
I think
Florida.
everybody.
If you're from Florida, you've had catfish.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
I'm not from Florida and I've had catfish because I was down in Florida.
I did not have catfish when I was in Florida.
Yes,
to be
but
fair,
you
I
only
don't
eat
think
chicken
there's-
and poutine.
I don't think there's many Disney restaurants that sell catfish.
You wouldn't eat catfish anyways.
Correct, but that's
Yeah,
because I don't like
it's not
seafood.
chicken or poutine.
That too.
Or soda.
Or beef.
Or soda. Or beef.
Or cheese.
What about bread? Bread a no-go?
No, it's usually a no-go.
Oh,
Really?
Hold on a second. Throw some garlic on there.
No, fuck
No,
off.
no, fucking bread, not garlic bread. Bread.
Favorite thing is fuckface.
Sandwich
Bread
bread.
gamer. Come on.
I like ham sandwiches.
Like
We
fucking
Bet you
we
fucking
can't get
would.
this. We can't get this fucker to Subway, okay?
asking you if you like bread and you tell me garlic bread is like in my brain. All I'm hearing is like I don't like bread. I only eat gamer bread.
Only game.
I mean-
gamer bread, baby.
I mean, I've never once thought that I randomly wanted a slice of bread. That's
Hey,
what you
Mr.
do.
DM, do you want to go to Subway?
No.
You need freshly baked
Say look at
bread.
this shit.
You eat good bread.
Yeah, it sounds to me like you've never had good bread.
I like the bread at fucking Eastside Mario's.
The
and
more
this-
unhealthy it is, the more
The
palatable it is.
Italian bread, the closer with the fucking garlic. Fuck.
Yeah, that's like a cousin of garlic bread. It sounds like that doesn't count.
You need a bread maker.
Even without a bread maker, I mean, you can make a basic loaf pretty easy.
Yes,
We
but
can't get
bread
this.
maker, bread maker
can't go-
requires 0 skill. You just put ingredients, press button, and then bread.
It's true. I have
This
one.
this fucker can't go to Subway, all right?
Bubby?
He
Yes.
can't, he will not. He won't go to Sububby.
He doesn't like Sububby. Like,
You made
you
the
make
sandwich.
the sandwich, like with the shit.
Listen,
Roasting the DM live.
listen.
Oh,
Y'all,
It's what
y'all,
we do.
It's a dinner roast. Just as
it
it
would-
gets
It's the
God.
dinner roast.
It would be the same thing even if we weren't live.
Yeah,
True, that's accurate.
We would
absolutely.
still be roasting his ass.
Honestly,
Because
though, I honestly, it's probably better if I don't start eating Subway.
Why?
Well,
But why?
you know how you guys razz me when I make the tacos, right?
Yeah.
We don't want to get into how I end up making the sandwiches and find out how bad that ends up being.
What do you mean?
Well, yeah, no. This is a good dinner question. What would
I
God
have
put
to
on a
know now.
sandwich?
What would I put on a sandwich? I don't know what the options are, to be honest. But
No, don't forget the options that they
Sandwich
would
and
have.
sandwich
You're just making a
accessories.
sandwich. What are you putting on it?
Making a
I'm
sandwich.
I'm
What
making
would you
a at home, like
Yeah.
a normal at home sandwich.
Yes.
I have
Say,
What would-
hypothetically, you
optimal
have
sandwich.
every ingredient that you could possibly want. What would you put on your sandwich?
all right. I have
Beef and cheese.
two. I have two go-tos.
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right.
That'd be just a plain old peanut butter sandwich
Yeah.
and a
With
I
Yeah.
rate that peanut butter sandwich as a bussin'.
peanut butter sandwich.
For real, for real.
My other
I
go-to
need
is
that with the jam.
my other go-to is Black Forest ham.
But not Black Forest ham.
With the bread buttered.
They can butter the bread.
Wait. So just bread, butter, and ham.
Yes.
Not even cheese. This feels like crime.
No, I'd probably
that's what
I probably would like it with the cheese. I've just never done it.
Would you like the bread toasted? It would melt the cheese.
No.
So
I prefer my bread untoasted, to be honest.
I'm just imagining this conversation happening in game right now. Just roasting.
Yeah,
Kenji.
same here. Same here. I was
We
thinking
can
the
we
exact
can
same thing.
Yeah,
100%.
You're Kenji.
Kenji
You're
is.
Kenji.
Let's be honest. Kenji is basically my self-insert, so we can just make this happen. In like Kenji has the same.
Everyone's just here roasting the fuck out of Kenji.
Everyone is here roasting Kenji right now. This
Yeah, we're all
conversation is-
enjoying dinner, but like while we're doing so, just getting angry at Kenji.
Yeah, this conversation is real.
It's canon. It happened.
But for the sake of the scene, he likes the catfish.
Good.
Yeah, because you
So
would.
he's not a self-insert.
Correct.
Wow. You just said he was, so he would hate the catfish.
Nah,
It's not chicken or poutine.
he's a soft
Or beef with
self-insert.
cheese.
Bro, if you could put tin on the sandwich, he'd do it.
No, I wouldn't.
Poutine sandwich.
No,
Poutine
that
pizza.
sounds bad. I don't.
It's just
How do you
fucking
know?
bread.
Anyway,
It's literally just putting fries on bread because you can normally just make a hot turkey sandwich and have fucking gravy on bread.
I do like hot turkey sandwiches.
That is a crime.
The gravy on bread is pretty
That's
good.
with gravy on bread.
I do like gravy on bread.
It wasn't so gross.
Wait, we're learning things here. Can we make you like anything if we just douse it in gravy?
No,
Oh, probably.
no.
No? Are you
No.
sure?
No,
I'm certain.
you won't be able to tell what it is after the fact.
Can we test this hypothesis sometime?
I have tested it before. It does not always help.
Can we just feed you like things while you're blindfolded with like gravy all
Give
over?
it gravy.
And be like, do you like this? So you're not biased because you don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, I can. I would still. There are certain things I've tried to save by putting gravy on it, and it does not make me feel any better about it.
I'm curious. I need one example.
Fuck, I'm awful at examples. I don't remember the specific thing it was.
Then what the fuck was it?
I don't know.
We can do it then.
What food group was it in? Like, was it a vegetable?
It's true, that wasn't a vegetable.
No, veggies with gravy is not good.
What do you mean? What?
No,
What is
I
a
mean,
potato?
Greg,
Which
it's
veg?
Well,
vegetable,
potato is different. Potato is potato's
Kinda
the
built
thing.
different,
We
yeah.
want the gravy on the potato.
I mainly said it because Greg doesn't eat veggies.
That's true. I don't count fries.
Yeah.
The ending statement for me is, Greg, if you're just gonna put nothing on a sandwich at Subway, I'm gonna be less upset than you putting nothing on a fucking taco.
Taco.
Well, what goes on the taco? Just cheese?
Beef and cheese, yeah.
Jeez.
Jeez.
We go to Taco Boys and he gets beef and cheese.
Not even lettuce?
No,
No,
that's water.
literally beef and cheese. That's it.
Well,
That's
I
crunchy
do put
water.
other things on my tacos like lettuce and tomatoes and stuff. I do not think there's anything wrong with just doing beef and cheese for a taco.
There's nothing wrong, but when you got 20 other options on in front of you.
I mean, yeah, that's fair, but yeah.
For home, for like, if you're making it at home, sometimes you're just kind of lazy. You don't want to chop up a bunch of
Sometimes
stuff.
when
Fine.
you're at home, you got beef, you got cheese. All right, fine.
Yeah, that's different. You literally have all the options in front of you, and you still choose beef and cheese. It's like the same situation with Subway. Like, my brother in Christ, you are making the taco,
It's true.
and he still chooses beef and cheese. That's what's frustrating.
We just watch him fucking do it. We have to witness it. That's what drives us insane.
That's the travesty here. Not the fact that he's doing, but that we have to be there and watch it happen. And what we can't do shit about it.
Cry.
It is. If I could have him arrested, I would.
Dinner roast, dinner roast, dinner roast.
Man.
Officer, this man orders beef and cheese on his taco.
Oh yeah, we do have an officer in here.
Anna, crush his balls. I mean,
Whoa. That's a little
Whoa
extreme.
there.
I feel like you're just receiving like disappointing looks from me and Hada.
Mm-mm.
As much as that might be a little too far.
it's silence.
Oh, what the?
Oh,
In short, he limits it at 2 toppings. What kind of pizza do you get?
What kind of pizza?
Yes.
Uh,
Do not say fucking cheese, I swear to God.
No, at least needs to be a pepperoni. I won't fault the classic pepperoni pizza.
alright, so hear me out. I actually don't like pepperoni.
Oh my God.
Okay, hold on. So what do you get then?
I normally don't get pizza because I worked in a pizza place for too long to want pizza without it just being there. But
hypothetically speaking, if you're feeling pizza, what would you get?
The pizza my grandparents get is.
I do not care. What would you get?
You point.
We are sitting down at a pizza place. You have to get pizza.
All right, the pizza I eat
Consume even.
is hamburger, bacon, mushrooms.
Oh,
You like mushrooms on pizza?
Yeah.
Okay, no, we'll pass him on
shit?
pizza. All right, he gets a
Goddamn,
passing
goddamn.
grade on
He gets a
pizza.
pass on pizza because that is kind of bussin', honestly.
And
He
I
gets-
also would probably get sausage.
These
Yeah,
are solid choices. I will
He
accept
passes on
these.
pizza. He passes on pizza.
He passes the pizza test.
Mhm.
Pepperoni, kind of weird that you don't have it on there, but everything else on there, I get.
I just don't like pepperoni. I've eaten it before, and I just don't like it.
Funny enough, I don't really vibe. Well, I mean, I do vibe with it. I'll eat it if it's put in front of me, but I don't usually get hamburger put on my pizza. It's alright.
It's definitely the one that I could miss on. Like I could, if I was
But-
getting a 3 topping, I'd probably go
I'm
bacon.
also a
sausage.
heathen in like Hawaiian.
Hawaiian's good.
I just
don't
don't.
Hawaiian pizza.
I have no problems with Hawaiian pizza. I just don't like
dislike to it.
pineapple. So like my issue's not that like people are making a disgrace of pizza by putting pineapple on it. I just
You
don't
just
like pineapple.
actually just don't like pineapple. I
Yeah,
love
just straight up.
pineapple, though. That's the thing.
I love pineapple. I'm just sick of it on pizza. I've had it so much that it's the only thing my brother will eat. So if we have pizza, it's always there, and I'm like, I'm sick of this.
If I had to choose
fair.
3 toppings, it would probably be mushrooms, pepperoni, and ham or sausage, whichever one.
I'm not big on mushrooms. Like I won't order it, but if you give me a pizza and it has mushrooms on it, I'm
You're
not
not gonna
taking them
argue.
off. Yeah, I'll just eat it. Like it's not my
like,
favorite. But
It's kind of like me and onions. Like I'm not going to put them on there, but if they're already on it, I'm not going to argue.
I think my go-to veggie for pizza is peppers.
Peppers.
Peppers are
See,
solid.
Onions.
I'm a little strange. I don't like peppers. I don't like bell peppers.
A lot of people don't. I love them.
Give me
I
like
love
a banana pepper or like a chili. I'm golden. I don't like sweet peppers.
There used to be in elementary school, we'd get like fruit and veggie trays, and half of it would be like bell peppers, and nobody else liked them, so I just got to eat half a fucking tray.
Half of the whole tray, yeah.
It was great. I was living life.
Yeah. I unironically just fucking love mushrooms.
I'm surprised.
Wahoo.
Which is honestly really surprising coming
Like-
from you.
Of the like when people are picky about vegetables, and they usually have like 1 or 2 they like, very rarely I hear mushrooms.
Exactly. Like tomatoes are very divisive.
I fucking love tomatoes.
I love tomatoes. I'll bite into one like a fucking apple.
I
I'm not
need
big
to
on-
have something else going on with it, but it's only
Oh
mushrooms.
no, I fucking love tomatoes.
Tomatoes,
I eat that
I'm,
bitch like an apple.
I'm
can't
okay
do
with
that.
tomatoes as is, but like the tomato flavor when you like concentrate it, like tomato soup, I don't like because it's just like
That's
concentrated tomato flavor.
that's fair.
You know what's funny? I don't like straight tomatoes, but like tomato soup and stuff is bussin' to me.
I like
Yeah.
a tomato on a burger or something.
That's why I'm like, because one of my managers, they don't like ketchup or anything like that, which I'm like, okay, fair. But they love tomatoes, and I'm like, what do you mean you love tomatoes? And mind you, she doesn't like veggies in general. Yet the one she likes is very divisive, and I'm like, what do you mean? Like you don't like anything. You don't like lettuce, but you'll eat tomatoes. Like what?
Lettuce
Oh.
is such a weird one because it's like lettuce doesn't even really have much of a taste.
It really doesn't. It's crunchy water.
Yeah, it's basically used to get some good nutrients in your body and add texture to things.
I used to not be able to eat cucumbers.
I love cucumbers.
I'm just kind of indifferent on them now, but I
I'm about the same. I used
hated
to love them.
I grew
I
up with
hate- I
them
hate
fucking poverty snacks, like cucumber and cheese sandwiches, dude.
Oh,
They're cheap.
I mean, I get it, but okay.
It sounds strange, but like it's pretty. It's not really normal in North America, but like in Europe, like UK, like all that,
Yeah.
it's very standard. They have like an official name. I don't remember. So
Oh, I'm sure they do. It's probably some sort of British that. Yikes.
you could go to the Netherlands where sandwiches only have one piece of bread. Called open-faced sandwiches.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you can get open face here.
They're rare though. Like you don't see
They
people
are
doing it
rare,
often.
This is all the canon dinner conversation.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Well, I mean,
we sure have been talking about food for the past like half an hour, though.
there's
We're
not
eating.
like a whole lot in
Martian.
character to say a ton, aside from at some point I'm gonna be like, like you really do wonder like if May's all right, and we'll check my phone and notice like the text didn't get read.
It's probably read by now, but there's no response.
Are you sticking with that?
Hmm.
I need to know
I'm
to
trying to
know what I
decide.
say. We can take a moment to think about it. Will we argue about food more?
In short, Greg gets Subway.
I think. Yeah,
I'll
I think.
think
I
about
think
it.
it would be read but not responded to at some point.
We'll call that point now if you're fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay, then I retract what I said. Instead, I will notice that it was read, but nothing was said. And then kind of like look up at everybody and be like, May seems to have read the message, but it hasn't said anything. I don't know, I just have strange feeling. Maybe we should go check on her, and then I like look over at Hada. Not now, obviously. Later.
Yeah, I was thinking about sending her a message and checking in on her myself, so.
I know I still have her portion of tonight's meal put away in the kitchen. So maybe she's just not feeling great. We could always stop by and drop off a nice meal. I'm sure that's I'm sure that will brighten just about anybody's day.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Also, you don't know where May lives.
Really?
I don't think you do.
I don't know, I find that kind of hard to believe that in how much time has passed in this campaign, there's never been a time where, like,
You do know what
people
May...
walked you home or, like, anything like that, ever.
No, because you know what's at May's home.
May wouldn't let anybody walk her home.
No.
Fair.
She'd be like, "This is good enough. All right, I'll see you later."
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we can find you,
That being said, there's absolutely
During the day.
two people. There is absolutely two people at this table who can and will find out where May lives. And that's the people that can just punch her name into a police database and get an address back.
No, you can't say that out loud. We're not supposed to abuse our resources like that.
All I'm saying is that you can certainly do that.
They could find it. They probably don't know. These two could probably make a good guess.
It's fine.
But you know, if it ever turns into a genuine police wellness check, they can easily find address.
I mean,
I
that would be
mean,
You're
as
probably
police, we could totally just be like, yeah, someone informed me that they wanted us to do a wellness check.
yeah.
So we are.
Tips are a thing.
It's just you can't you probably wouldn't want to do it just to drop off her plate, because that would be a little bit of a power problem. But
No, it'd be like a proper official wellness check, but also as the outside of work thing, I happen to have food.
yes.
So that doesn't have to be a dilemma. I will say, hey, Kaime, you've gotten pretty close with May, right?
Yes, I could. I guess so.
You want to take her plate and hold on to it, and just let her know that we're concerned about her?
Yeah, I could keep it at my house and let her know I have it.
See, I don't know. That's the thing, though. I don't know character-wise I would want to do that. I feel like I'd be so concerned that I want to go check.
Oh, I mean, I do too. Hada absolutely wants to, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to, abuse the power.
Yeah,
That's not a
give
good
the
enough
plate for
reason to
now.
do that. But
We'll give the plate for now, then.
yeah, if it became a pattern, that'd be one thing.
For all you know, she was just busy and forgot to mention it right now as well.
It's true.
Out of
Though,
character,
I
you
mean, it
absolutely
was
would.
confirmed that everybody was coming at one point, so yes, it'd be like the things changed and we forgot to be informed. Yeah, outside of that, though, I mean, took this scene on long enough, so
Yep.
Greg with his food.
it's probably wrapping up.
Thanks for dinner. That was great.
Oh, of course, anytime. It's nice to get everybody together. Doesn't happen very often.
This is quite good.
I do love getting an excuse to cook for people from time to time. We'll have to do this again sometime.
Yeah, agreed.
At this
We
rate.
need to hang out more.
Sounds like a plan.
At this rate, someone's bound to catch another one of those.
Maybe. Hopefully. Hopefully we get to it before Fish does.
Fish?
I suppose. Hada, I don't think we've ever told everybody about Fish.
No, we haven't.
There's this young lad that we always see down by the fishing hole. He's quite nice and he likes to crack some jokes, but we're always kind of having friendly competition.
I see.
But I suppose we've both gotten one, so if he does happen to pull another catfish, it's only fair that we share.
Absolutely. He's due for a catch.
And then I'd imagine, I don't rush people out the door, so I just let for the rest of the scene, we just let idle chatter go on as it would. I'm sure at some point, maybe people migrate to the living room and sit and chat for a bit.
I'd also say Kaime could you could roll insight or something to see if you can guess, what's with May.
Kayame could?
Kaime, because Kaime saw the whole scene last time.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess you'd get that, given everything from your last encounter, she wasn't really ready to face, the rest of the group.
Yeah, that's what she was already thinking.
Yeah, no, it's...
I don't even think an insight roll is needed for that. I think that's just a given.
I mean, yeah, it's a given, but yeah.
Insight roll for the soft confirm.
Yeah.
It's mostly if you need an insight roll to confirm that I am concerned about the intelligence of your character. With how much information Kiyome has.
Mm-hmm.
And Kiyome's profession.
True. You didn't really need an insight roll, but yeah.
We ball.
But we get to roll things, and that's fun.
You're right, let's just do it just because. You have no idea how badly I thought about
Let's roll a
like
one.
500
That was
dice.
almost on a 1.
You're right. Let me roll 20 real quick. 16, baby.
Not a 20.
Well, in any case, I'm gonna get going for the night.
Of course. It's great seeing y'all, and I'm sure we'll be speaking again pretty soon. Although, work tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why I'm checking out.
Yeah.
No.
Hero's suspension ends on Wednesday.
Yep, that's approaching quickly.
So I guess we'll be talking when news of that comes out.
I haven't been contacted yet, but we'll see if they want to use local.
Hopefully, good news. Fingers crossed.
Yep, you all have a good evening.
Okay, just a little bow and then leaves.
And Paul doesn't leave.
We'll go to the fucking 4th
Paul
edition.
stays.
Paul
He's here
stays
forever
at
now.
Rioz's house.
He's tired of living in the trash.
Exactly.
Paul phases through the wall into these bushes out here.
You know who is in those bushes? No, I'm kidding.
He
Why
was
didn't we
hearing the
just
whole
invite him in?
conversation.
That would actually be a crime.
Right.
Remember,
Yes, that would legitimately be a crime.
Cactus Man has a permit.
It's true.
Alright. And so with that,
God damn it.
Does everyone try and find May in the evening or no?
Kenji assumes you just stayed home.
I'd say it's too early to jump to that much level of worry.
Yeah, we wouldn't have any reason to be that concerned yet.
Yeah, fair.
You know who
And-
does?
Only
We-
time if knows anything.
We
True.
also wouldn't really know where to start looking.
Also true.
Because you could be anywhere.
Hold on, let me go consult with the Amogus gods in the forest. Oh shit, they don't have an answer.
Ooh, hold on. The one I hide.
Among Us.
Amogus?
I'd say kind of like go looking, but she'd look in town. As in,
Yeah, no, because no one really I find May, but when I was seeing the fishing map, the spot looked like perfect pick.
Yeah.
You can see where May is sat on the fishing map.
I'm kind of surprised you picked the fishing pond and not the shrine.
The
Also,
shrine-
did we ever go to the castle? Like, ever?
no,
No.
Nobody
heard
has
the-
gone to the
the
castle.
Yakuza were at it or something. I think.
Huh?
Is the castle an option?
The castle is, from what you know, most likely the hideout, or rather the home base of the local Yakuza family.
Whoa.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Oh, so probably it wouldn't be the most appreciated if me or Hada just walked in there.
Probably not. Probably have some rough and tough folks telling you to get lost off their private property.
Private
Very
property.
finely dressed men in
Private
suits.
properly.
Let's go. Is also, if Kaime messaged May, you'd probably get a response at some point in the evening.
yes, she would message you.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be like a brief message. She'd say something about being like out at the fishing pond.
She did get the information then. Okay,
get-
she'd
You get some piece of information that would tell you where she is. And you get like a picture of like just evening sitting by the water.
in that case, she would end up there.
Like you would get enough context to find May. Cause yeah.
Did you bring the dinner with you?
Sure.
Just reminding you that you have it.
Yeah.
Did we want to go to the fishing pond and have a little scene there, or you just...
Probably.
I feel like you have to.
Yeah, I kind of skipped your entire dinner.
It's fair.
Even past that, I don't think you can just brush off whatever direction this would be.
Mhm. Alright, we'll start at arriving at the fishing pond here.
You obviously can't see Maze right now.
Okay, here we go.
Oh shit, did you learn your techniques from the cactus man?
I mean, it's right. She's right here. Like, it's not very obvious. She's in like the little middle of the way part that's hard to get up to or down to.
I'll send you a text being like, "Are you still here?"
You get a you probably hear the phone ding.
Is everything all right?
Yeah.
Just kind of like slides down the street a little bit.
Yeah, Maze just like sat here, wrapped up in a blanket. Probably looks like she's been crying or something. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't quite ready to see everyone. I didn't remember that the dinner was so soon. I needed a day at least.
Well, I almost didn't go either.
Hard to pick the mask back up after you take it off.
Everyone brought you some, or left some food out for you.
Oh,
And Joel hand, what? Because she brought it up.
yeah, she'll enjoy the dinner. I
It might be a
suppose.
little bit cold.
It's okay.
You think you're able to go back tonight, or?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll get in. It's late. It's dark. It's fine.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, that's basically it. It's not a big scene, but it is
Alright.
appreciated that you show up to check on her.
I'll pop us back down to the town map then, as you get a little drive on home. And everyone goes to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Me. And it becomes the morning of the 16th. And so school work days start up as normal.
Imagine.
Oh yeah, did you do all the fucking convo ups from dinner?
There's a
Oh,
lot
I
of
guess no,
those.
not yet. Let me do those.
Aside from, I suppose, May, unless you're doing one between May and Kime. But
I mean, I skipped like 5, so or 4 of them. least.
Polynocchio 3. Well, 3.5. Ryuzo and Hada are up to 4.5.
I mentioned this because I was gonna say Hana and I probably get chatting his first day back for the week, and also May wasn't at dinner, and yeah, lunchtime chatter.
Yep.
Everyone bonds over making fun of Kenji's plain dinner choices.
Let's fucking go.
As they should.
Deserved, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh my god. Ryuzo and Paul.
Got a link. Holy shit. Is that the first one?
Yes.
Nice.
Technically the first one's free, but you got the extra damage dice finally.
Ooh.
Worth it. All it took was
Oh my
multiple
God.
fish.
Kaime and Hada.
Ha!
Yo.
Let's go.
Farming.
The fucking power of legendary fish.
Oh my god, Hado and Akio.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Is there another one with Hada?
No, that's it.
Yes, like
Man. Oh, cause May wasn't there.
Yep.
I like
yeah.
how we've found a way to break the balancing of Greg's social system with fish.
Yeah, just catch the legendary fish and you just get to all level up at the same time. It's fine. Alright, so Kaime. You have a guest you had been expecting show up today for a psychiatric evaluation.
cool.
So, today you take a evaluation of Hero's mental state. And we will leave the results as a surprise, but... I'll specifically tell you how it went.
Crazy results.
But, yeah, so... Let's do a little bit of... Let's do a little bit of a tone change here.
Yeah, you can go back to sane tone now.
We are
Or not.
we are
yeah.
back in daily life.
Yes.
So back.
All right. So the rest of the day goes by as expected. I would say everybody gets their 0.5 today's.
Yeah. You get the feel May's slightly more visiting to avoid people by being in the office rather than read or chat. But yeah, she's mostly looking better.
Has May responded to any messages yet?
I think at this point she would have said she'd finally send the, like, a just sorry I couldn't make it.
That's it? Not like, oh, something came up, I was sick, and sorry, like, obviously sorry I couldn't make it, but normally
Any
you tie something to that.
any fake excuse attached on there?
Yes. I'm asking because I will need to know later. Because if you think I'm not going to run into you later and be like, oh, are you feeling not sick or etc.
I don't think she gives an excuse. Just like, and sorry I couldn't make it for dinner.
I see. I will definitely take note of that. And that is probably also something I mentioned to Hada during the lunch conversation, that you just kind of said sorry you couldn't make it with no offered like explanation or anything of the sort, and that it feels off.
Yeah, normally you would expect some kind of a, oh, I was feeling under the weather or something came up, but
Yeah, even like if something came up, but like with even in the absence of that, it would definitely send off like my radars of something being like or majorly wrong.
I mean, something is more majorly wrong, but
Hmm?
I mean, you know, something's more majorly wrong.
My character doesn't.
Yeah, I know.
It's just how well are you trying to conceal it?
So is that a question you want me to answer?
Which one?
Was that-
Sorry.
Was that a question you wanted me to answer?
Probably not, because I don't remember which question we're talking about.
Okay, we're fine.
I got my answer of what your text response was.
Mm-hmm. Actually, no. It's probably a generic something came up that doesn't really tell you what happened. Sorry to change it on you.
All right, Hada,
No,
we're in Men in Black. I've wiped your memory. I didn't tell you shit.
Snap.
yeah, I don't remember anything on what
Please look here.
Hada, look at this cool thing I found. You just hit flash.
May
Okay,
does have
wait, what?
May does have deception proficiency, so she would do it a little bit of a better job of pretending nothing was that wrong.
If you want, we can roll about it, because I'm an investigator, but I will leave that choice up to you. Overall,
That's probably more of a confronting in person type role, though.
that's
Yeah.
what I would figure.
Yeah, there's not much of a deception check for. Yeah.
Text does not convey deception.
I wouldn't be too tipped off if you actually did offer some sort of generic excuse. It would only be tipped off if, yeah, you were just like, sorry I couldn't make it. The end.
I think she'd just say something came up and leave it at that.
That's fine. Anyways,
And
See,
you are
Greg-
golden.
And all
just
right.
apologies for all the questions, but They're
Hmm.
important.
Yeah, no, I know they're important.
With that being said, it becomes today's social hours.
I'll really just do the arcade today.
Hmm.
Hada is going to stay in the office and do a little overtime.
I was thinking the same thing, actually. Kind of like nerves about how things are going with Hero. Sticking around, seeing if we hear any whispers while getting some extra work done.
Paul is going to go to the school to see if Kaime is in.
Doesn't matter, I'm finally not monopolizing.
She is not.
Oh, rip.
Then
She's in town today.
fuck.
Yeah, we're breaking schedule.
Man. Alright, today's just gonna vibe in the park. Not play chess, just vibe in the park.
Are you Hada ready for S-Link? What are we sitting at?
User and Hada is at +5.
You're ranking up, I think, then. You think you're overdue to rank up or something.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think we are overdue. It's +5. I don't fully remember how much it's to level up, but
Yeah, it's overdue. There we go. Okay. So, is everybody where they need to be right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
yep.
Okay. Okay, let's go through the list here. Akio, are you doing anything special or are you just getting some food?
Getting that food.
Alright, you can get a +1 on your rewards program. May, anything you wanted to do specifically here at the arcade, or just good for a convo, go back, show everything's normal, hang out?
Yeah, nothing really. Unless she somehow rolls a really good... Unless she wants to do anything else, but May is normal, or at least acting normal?
She's just glad to see you're acting normal and doesn't pry any further.
Yeah.
Alright. And Jess in the park is due for a level up.
Oh, but I'm trash at chess.
We don't have to play chess.
But like, I've never talked to this bitch. Never.
You
Not a
also
single time.
you also don't have to do the you also don't have to do the anything there if you weren't planning on it.
No, you just want to stroll through the park.
That's fine. You can do that too.
Alright. Yeah, that's exactly what he's gonna do.
Okay. And Ryuzo and Hada, y'all look like you're doing some y'all look like you're doing some stuff that's just vibing.
Yep. Mostly just catching up on some overdue paperwork, chatting.
Just catching up on some paperwork that just came in.
Basically, what you're telling me is that I'm going to the police station for this scene.
I don't 100% know what much we'd really be talking about.
I don't know, but you're overdue for a social link.
All right. Bullshit mode engaged. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Improvise.
One sec.
Where is it?
I see it immediately.
Oh, yeah, it's over there. Okay.
All right, hear me out though. Designate which room is like the boss's room. Put the fucking Amogus in there. Not the bathroom. This is my office. Leave my office alone.
See if I got this on paste. Let's go.
Of course, you just have it ready.
I don't have to draw them anymore. I just put them places.
Boss is looking a little sus.
The boss is always a little sus, which is extra funny because the boss is my dad. All right, I'm gonna. Hey, can you hide an NPC?
Can I hide an NPC?
This fucker here. I want to be at this desk. Can we just pretend they don't exist?
He's been permanently deleted.
Thank you. Perfect. This is gonna make life so much easier.
You can delete this one too.
That one's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
boss.
You
No,
can
it's
put
not,
the
not
Amogus
anymore.
there.
You're right. Hold on a second.
You gotta put the Amogus in the token though.
He's gonna make the. He's gonna give me an Amogus token, so I don't have to keep copying it.
Can you oh, hold on a second. I can do this. Hold on.
You can get an actual image of one if you're going to do that.
Damn, we're spoiling my backstory. My dad is sus. All my hard work has been revealed. Are you glad that you have a campaign full of fucking gremlins?
He's the one out here making a token for an Amogus right now.
So hear me out. I was about to
He's
take
part
that.
of the gremlins.
I was about to take that Amogus drawing and put it on the head of the silhouette, but I just got sent something that's absolutely being used instead.
Is it a buff Amogus?
No. Better.
Better than a buff Amogus? I don't know. That's a tough call. We're gonna have to see.
I shall remain skeptical until I see this.
Do we have a session on April 1st? We're gonna have a session on April 1st, and I'm gonna switch every single NPC to Among Us. We can Among Us counterpart for everything, and then just do it, just Among Us session 1.
It's a shame this isn't more
No
robust.
shit, man.
What?
We have a session on the 31st.
Fuck!
Close enough.
Unless we move
mean,
the session to Monday that day.
We can always push it to Monday.
Among Us D&D Session 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do
Get
that.
algorithm.
We should do that. Don't tell anyone. Tell Robo that you need her help to make a guest appearance. Don't explain anything, and then just like let her show up to
I need
Amogus
you to play a
help.
character. Don't say what the character is, and then when Robo shows up, the Among Us. That's why they're slowly invading.
Just you watch the final boss be sus.
I need a day early access to the final boss map. I need to hide Among Us somewhere on it.
No, the final boss will be Among Us. You need the god of
first boss is.
you need the god of fear.
The final boss is in
Red
Amogus. The
Amogus.
mini boss leading up to it is just one of the fucking lethal company guys.
Yeah, he's actually making a token right now. I sent him something better.
Oh wait, this is worth it. Shenanigans.
Shit.
We're
Didn't
just
work.
improving all future sessions.
Remember that
It worked.
issue? Remember that issue where I can't upload
Yeah.
images?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Meme was lost.
Meme is on hold, not lost. We'll find a way.
I see his cursor when he's doing it, so. He's scrolling to find it. He just found it. Make sure you update that in particular token, not all of them. Or any silhouette man just about to become a fucking Amogus. Mention one meme to Greg and we'll be here for a bit while he makes it come to life.
Second.
Yeah. So, everybody, how's your social scene going?
It's on hold while my dad changes outfits.
Okay. All right.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I guess we could have been planning something out, huh?
Where's the fun in that? We said we were gonna bullshit. We can do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Realistically, we're probably just gonna talk about Ada, and we've been doing better at getting people together. And I mean, we already talked about May message back, so probably not that. Probably mostly Hada in the group, or not Hada, the hero in the group. Fuck. Your names are too similar. They're gonna start with H. Throws me off.
What are you doing?
Something clearly.
Okay, well, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one way to fix this, and it's probably
What?
it's probably updating my Foundry.
What did you do?
It's not letting me upload images.
That's a problem for future.
Yes, that's a problem for future. No outfit change yet.
Rip.
I saw it there just a second ago.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I did.
Because I put it down and it was an invisible token for me.
I saw it as visible.
Because it won't let me change the image on it.
It did change, it's just not for you, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Continue.
You mean start?
I was about to say, we can begin.
We haven't begun yet.
That's fine, don't worry about it.
We have a
Anyways.
team solution.
Yes, we'll set the scene. Ada and I are both kind of. We'll say, what time is it? Day-wise, actually. It says noon, but it's not actually noon, right? It's the evening. We'll say we're like nearing the end of our paperwork, probably. So we start chatting more up to this point. We've probably just been like working away mostly.
Yeah, probably.
Riza just like leans back in his chair and stretches. And kind of straightens out the stack of paperwork that I was dealing with. Sets it aside. Look over across the desk. It's like, how's yours going, Hada? I know we're both in here today, working through this.
Oh, not too bad. Had a few that came in a little late, but should be wrapping them up in just a minute here.
Always love to hear that. It's kind of nice that we've gotten to know each other a bit better recently due to everything going on. I feel like before now we interact in the office, but not nearly as much.
Yeah, it's a shame that it took something like this to cause us to get out and start talking more, but in the grand scheme, I'm glad it happened.
I suppose that's probably partially my fault too. I know I often have a tendency to be very nose down into my work. Doesn't really help me with being on the more social side of things.
Yeah, you definitely have always been very focused, that's for sure. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's an admirable trait.
It's true. I don't know, I guess I just feel like I need to make sure that I'm always doing the best I can for this job.
About this time, I finish up my last piece and turn it over face down on the stack and get the stack together. Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, if you in the position you're in, it's definitely don't want to make any mistakes. Talking about people's lives, and that's something you want to take as seriously as possible.
I feel like it's really been an eye-opener seeing everything that happened with Hero as well, of what can happen when we don't quite do our jobs the way we're supposed to.
Yeah, it really is, and it's kind of terrifying how one minor thing can snowball into something as major as that. It's unsettling, to say the least.
I really hope that things with Hero are going to turn out good. I've not heard too much aside from some faint whispering in the office, and you know how confidentiality is. I can't very well just go ask the commander to tell me, even though he is my father. Wouldn't be right.
Yeah, as nice as that would be, it's not something you can just do.
He's always telling me that, one day he's gonna retire, and that there's a good chance that things might get passed to me. So I guess I'm really just trying my best to get a grip on how everything works around here to the best of my ability to carry on that sort of a legacy when the time comes. Though I don't imagine it will be anytime soon.
Yeah, I hope it's not anytime soon. I hate to see your father retire before his time, but when the time comes, I'm sure you'll make a great chief.
Hopefully. But yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon. That man's got so much passion for his job. It is interesting to think about, though, how things will go in the future. And I mean, up until a couple of months ago, I would have said I knew pretty well the course of my life and how things were going, but now, I mean, really, who knows? We've got ourselves into this whole ordeal, and I feel like I'm still doing my job, but just in different ways, too, as well. It really feels like we're still holding true to the oaths we swore when we became officers, but I guess in our own unique way.
Yeah, that's a very difficult line to tread. I mean, we have so much that we could do with these powers, but I'd like to think that we're upholding the oaths that we took fairly well. I mean, I don't think any of us have gone overboard, or we've only acted in the interest of the public, so.
I think so too. And I'm really looking forward to seeing if our actions have made a difference with Hero, because it was kind of more of a major incident than with Kenji's bomb. Not to make less of the matter, but a lot more people were seriously affected by Hero's actions than Kenji's mother.
Yeah, it was definitely a jump up in scale.
I've been thinking though, the way that man in the Velvet Room speaks to us. I made notes throughout the conversation, and they stayed in my notebook when I woke up, and I've been reading through them again. And he kind of makes it sound like things are only going to get worse from here, which I find kind of hard to believe. Like, is what we're doing actually making a difference?
Yeah, when you get told that things are just going to get worse, it's pretty easy to fall down that hole of questioning if it even really matters if we continue to go into these palaces and all this. But it is. We're protecting and serving, just in a different way. And while the circumstances may be so bizarre and grand, it's still having an effect.
Hold on, I had a line and I just completely forgot it. My mind wandered for a second. I guess even if things aren't going quite as we're hoping in that world, we can always try to make sure that we're doing the most that we can here in the real world, the regular world. I mean, who can forget? There is always the Yakuza around that we need to keep an eye out for and deal with as necessary.
Absolutely. These powers, this metaverse, it doesn't change anything. It just gives us new opportunities to protect and serve.
I do really, really hope that we can deal with the Yakuza problem, though, because I know they certainly have caused a lot of harm.
Yeah, they'll slip up sometime.
An
They'll
important,
leave themselves a hole.
an important note on this.
Yeah.
As of recently, not like super recently, but for the last little while, the previously mostly docile families started to act out a lot more.
You mean like the Yakuza family?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I'm not sure if you were done how to sentence.
Yeah, that'll change just a little bit. Yeah, they're starting to slip up more. They're being more aggressive, more, I guess, out in the open. It's only a matter of time until they leave themselves open enough that we can do something about it.
You're definitely right about that. And hold on for 1 second before you do anything more. I need to. Can I DM you real quick, Craig?
Absolutely not.
Damn. Okay. Zars, can you roll insight for me?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, come on.
11. I'm gonna make a private roll for myself too, just to give you a chance. You never know. Okay, yeah, no, nothing. Nothing. Yeah, just carry on the conversation story. I'm trying to remember where we left off. I think. Yeah, we were just talking about we were probably going to slip up at some point.
Yep, that was pretty much it, and that's where I had left off, and I don't really have anything else after that, so.
Yeah, so we'll just let that topic die out. I don't really know if we have much more to talk about, Greg. I'm going to be honest.
That's fine.
I think it's mostly just we'll transition into like idle chatter and then wrapping up the station. Unless Zaris has something else in mind.
Not really, but let me also DM something real quick.
Also, what is that image you posted from, Greg?
Which one?
In Path to Find, like earlier, like 30 minutes ago. I
Yeah,
forgot to ask about it.
Ryuzo will remember that.
Yeah, but what is that from? Did you just make that?
Yeah.
Oh. Did you make it, like, on the spot?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Alright, quick little question has been sent.
Okay. Ryuzo,
Yeah,
I would like you to roll me a perception check.
deal. Can do that. A point.
Oh, gee.
There you fucking go.
Nice.
Okay. You notice Hada is sliding the last of his paperwork, like, out of sight, and it's face down.
Define out of sight.
Like, not out of sight, but, like, he's, like, keeping it stashed aside as if he's trying to keep that last little bit of paperwork, kind of like out of sight, but not Like he's trying to make it not very visible, and it's face down.
Okay, just for clarity's sake, at what point during this interaction is this happening? Because we kind of like wrapped the scene up and then kind of didn't because we learned more info. So where are we at in this scene right now again?
It's at the end. It's like everything's getting wrapped up. You're finishing up your paperwork. Hada hits his last piece of paperwork and kind of...
Yeah, I hit mine as we're having the conversation.
And he slides that last piece of paper face down off to the side.
I won't say anything about it. I'll just make note of it for now.
And with that...
I did not expect to roll a 20.
No one expects you to roll
Yeah, that was a good roll.
Oh, Lord.
Hola.
For some reason, I can't load the main map.
Ah, finally you get a turn at my paint.
Rip.
Hang on just a gosh darn second. Ain't no shot that's what it was.
We're getting to the part now with fucking Ryuzu and Hada where we're starting to hint fucking stuff.
We're hinting for the targets.
You didn't get anything out of mine at all.
Yeah, I rolled like shit.
That's kind of why I was like, oh, I'll try to set like a rough target in mind, and then you rolled like not super low, but like mid, and I was like, you know what? I'll roll deception, but we'll put this to a battle of the rolls. No luck. I rolled a 17.
All right, hold on a second. Everybody come back here for 1 second.
All right.
Cool.
Did you just fix it by reloading? Ah, perfect.
Oh,
No.
that's perfect. That's great.
If you mouse over him, you get the full image too.
That's an official thing too, isn't it? Like I think that's official mode that they added at some point that has like different things than just imposter and crewmate.
I have no idea. Chab just sent me that picture, and I was just like, "Yep."
Where did you find it? That's a Chab question, not a you question.
Google. It's probably someone's fucking YouTube thumbnail.
Maybe.
In any case, considering it was named Max Res Default, probably a YouTube thumbnail. Yeah, as it turns out, when I refreshed the page, I realized that the game didn't consider me logged in as the game master.
Ah, yeah, that would do it.
That'll do it, yeah.
So it wouldn't let me upload anything because it couldn't grab my permissions. Yes, I believe that covers everything, so everybody's good to head back for the night. And ooh, is May staying out late at the arcade, or we
Oh,
just haven't
no,
moved yet?
sorry.
Okay, we just haven't moved yet. All right. I
No,
was gonna say,
May's-
I was gonna say rebellion. Ooh.
No. You think May would do rebellion? I mean, she's
No.
playing murder, but no.
No rebellion. May just fell asleep in the bathroom at the arcade.
Murder, yes.
Murder,
Being
yes.
home
Rebellion,
after murder, yes. Being home after curfew, no.
Well, she'd sneak out. She'd go home for it, then she'd sneak out.
Yeah.
If she needed to.
All right. And so the night passes. It becomes the day of the 17th. It's a Tuesday, so everybody goes work school. Paul never came back home from the park. I'll move him.
And a new dumpster.
Found a new dumpster.
Aki's gonna be pissed me like, you talking to other dumpsters? You sleeping in other dumpsters?
You been sleeping in other dumpsters by my back?
Thank God.
All right. So Tuesday. Nothing eventful happens.
Mm-hmm. Is Kayame not at the school?
Nope,
Great
she doesn't go to
question.
work today.
Cool.
Jaime doesn't go to work today. And as such, it becomes the social hours of the day.
Yeah, they would probably notice that you weren't at the school because she visits the office during lunches, during like middle of the day commonly, but I don't know if she'd do anything. So I don't think she knows how to pick up on people.
Decisions.
Many decisions. Tuesday? It's the day before we find out about Hiro.
The maid to the cafe. If at least one person's staying here.
Aki is going into town.
Ooh.
Paul is staying.
If you're staying, then yes, maybe we'll come to the cafe.
Yep.
You know, I was thinking about this happening at some point, but I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. It seems relevant enough.
Relevance.
Yes.
You know what? Fuck it. I was gonna do the same, so I'm actually going to stick to it and go to the cafe.
Okay. All right. So. Ryuzo at the library. Anything you're going for in particular, or just going for that convo?
Convo, sitting and reading quietly.
Alrighty. And Akio, anything in particular you're looking to do in town?
He is doing something in particular. Character in particular.
Is it something that you're going to reveal?
I mean, I could.
You don't have to.
Mm-hmm. It does have relevance. It's nothing like big. It's kind of just like, oh, you know.
Yeah,
I don't think it's like anything like crazy to like reveal.
Up to you.
At the very least, I can explain this. So Akio is going into town for a specific purpose. Because you remembered he had, I guess you could say, an appointment today. And so he goes into the city and into basically an alleyway and goes down a set of stairs within that alleyway into a underground part of a building where he disappears for probably like an hour or two before he comes back. Yes.
Spicy Akio.
Yes. It's like, I didn't know if I wanted to do it like this week because, you know, had the dinner thing and also the thing that happened on Friday. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. There's some relevant shit going on. So that's what Akio is doing today.
Fair enough. All right.
Oh. Actually, another thing he does. He goes to he actually goes shopping for some other items, and that's all I will say. While he's in town.
It's sex toys, isn't it?
Shit, how'd you know,
What?
Paul?
Well, you said you went shopping for other items. Like, you're saying, like, not what he's going for, so clearly it's sex toys.
It's like pretty flawless logic to me.
That's just the way she goes.
It's the
Whatever,
only thing that makes sense.
whatever you want to think. Just get them theories rolling, I guess.
Not think. No.
Yeah, there's
Okay,
there's no amount of convincing you can give me that would change my mind that Akio is a sexual deviant.
Does Greg know what you're doing?
I sure don't.
No.
Okay.
I didn't give
I'm
him fucking.
curious.
I didn't give him a backstory or nothing. He just knows, Akio may or may not be involved with some shady people. And, kind of has to work his ass off at the cafe.
I will
That's
ask.
about it.
I will ask what I need to know when I need to know it. But aside from
Yes.
that, I entirely trust Nighty to do
I-
whatever Akio is doing.
I only ask because I wonder, for your capacity, Greg, do I have any inkling in the slightest about any of this at all?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. You know what I mean, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're good then.
All right, let's go to the Kibbity Cafe here.
I'm not
Akio
here.
is not here.
LOL.
Get the fuck out of here. Paul is here.
May is
But he's
here.
not here.
Hello, it's me.
Yuzo, not here.
May is here being swarmed by cats. By giving off the energy that gets swarmed by cats.
Yeah.
Wow. Shit.
As Hada comes in, he will give May a wave and a hello and not really press anything and just go up to the counter to order.
She'll give
Yes.
a wave and go with, and then have like the not really gesture, but the I am being swarmed by cats. So I'm not exactly getting up or being very noisy. And
Oh
disturbing
yeah,
them.
I get it. I get it. Hey Paul, how you doing today?
Can't complain. What can I get for you?
I would love a cup of coffee. It's been a long day. I could go for a cup of coffee.
I got you. And I'll come right back and pour a cup of coffee. Bring it out and set it down in front of Hada. And there you go.
Thanks so much. I'll pour in a little cream and a little sugar and mix up and take a sip. And so how things been treating you lately?
Oh well. Business is business. That's for sure. I still think about that catfish. It was good.
It was.
But otherwise, can't complain. How about you? What made today such a long day?
Well, I'm, believe it or not, just still sore from my workout on Sunday. The patrol felt like it took ages because of it, and I was just, the legs were killing me.
Leg day always sucks. I tend to go to the gym pretty regularly, but actually had a sparring match the other day, and Man, that hurt a couple days after.
Who are you up against?
Oh, God, I forget her name. What is her name?
Mai?
Mai. Okay. Yeah, I was up against Mai, the blue head one.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. She's tough.
She hits like a truck.
Yeah, she was just putting me through some training, and geez, even with that light training, I could tell she. Oof, I do not. I don't think I would be go very well against her in the ring.
I happened to I held my own, but just barely. It was a close match.
Damn, I bet that would have been great to see.
A lot of the other people didn't really liked it, but man, she has some power behind those fists. But yeah, other than that, haven't been doing much. Whenever I have free time, usually I go through the park. So
Yeah, it's nice there.
it's quite. And then Paul is gonna look over to to May and just ask, "Hey, do you want anything, or are you too busy with the cats?"
She'll probably ask for like some drink or something, or some snack or something. But yes.
And Paul will go back to the kitchen, grab a cup of hot chocolate, and grab a muffin, and kind of deliver it over to you.
Yeah, I'll say thanks. I'll enjoy the hot chocolate and the muffin.
And we'll go back to standing behind the counter. It's kind of slow.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, honestly, if you want more stuff, since May's kind of still recovering from her stuff, you can roll insight to see if you're noticing anything.
No, I don't think Paul would not necessarily care, but he would understand that it's not really his place to pry if you're still recovering from it. Like
Less of prying and more of picking up, being aware of it in the first place.
Yeah, I will say I am going to roll insight, but not to try and figure anything out, just to
No,
try and figure out
yeah,
if
no.
it's a good time to say, hey, are you doing all right?
I mean, yeah, it's mostly just to notice that something is wrong with May in the first place.
Yeah.
Or what is or was wrong because your character doesn't know at all.
Ooh.
I rolled pretty good.
Okay.
Well, let's see my end.
Why couldn't you have rolled like that earlier?
Not quite good enough. Dang.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah, I know, right?
Are they close enough to just like catch a weird vibe or anything? Nothing specific.
Sure, because I wasn't expecting to roll a 21. Because you got a 20.
Like, I
It
feel
wasn't-
like if they're super close, then maybe you just get something incredibly vague.
I mean, you have just roll guidance. You have guidance.
I'm not even good.
I mean,
Hot has guidance.
You, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, you can you get a little bit of the impression that like May's, I guess, putting on an act of being a little more together, positive than she is. But that's about it.
Okay, I'll finish up my coffee and any conversation that we have with Paul, and just before I head out, I'll turn to May and say, if you ever need to talk anytime, you know where to find me. Or, well, you know where to ask, I should say.
True.
And he'll give a warm smile, and then, well, I guess it's about time for me to head out. Unless, and this is out of character, unless Paul, you had something else you wanted to talk about. I will take the silent as a no.
What? And
Did Paul have anything else that he wanted to talk about?
No, he's just kind of. He's reading the newspaper.
All right,
He's,
then. Go ahead.
He's just watching the store, honestly, and where I say it's slow, he's just kind of reading the newspaper, and just idle conversation that I don't really want to roleplay, to be honest, just because I hate small talk, and I don't think I could. I don't think I could actively put effort in to say, well, it's nice weather we're having.
Yeah, exactly.
run with that. Run with that.
Oh god, no. Fuck no.
With that, I finish up my coffee, and I'll see you next time, Paul.
Oh yeah, anytime.
Head out.
You know where to find me.
Absolutely. And I head out, giving May another wave on the way out.
May will wave as you go. Yeah, there's not much else.
No, I'm assuming May just plays with cats and Paul just reads the newspaper.
Yes, May is swarmed by cats.
It's a wonderful place to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give everyone involved a little +1 then. May and Paul get a +1. Paul and Hada get a +1. And Hada and May.
We have the
Oh.
rank up.
You
Fitting.
finally have gotten your link level 2.
Fitting time.
Hell yeah.
And now I believe all players are now at least link level 2 with each other.
Yeah, baby.
So you will always have your extra hit dice on one more.
Excellent.
All right. So, with that being said, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. All right. Unless there was anything else to be done, that is today's social hours.
Yep.
Duh.
Actually, I guess May would know where my house is. She was there for the first dinner, so.
Yeah, I do know where you are.
Ryuzo, go home.
Fuck out of here.
Brian,
Stop loitering at the library. Fuck's sake.
I had to fucking reload because I couldn't move. It happens like at least twice a session. You
Just make
switch
it-
maps and fucking Foundry just dies.
just make it work better.
You're right. Sorry, just let me drive to your house real quick and do it from your computer.
Yep. All right. Ba-ba-ba-ba. So, passes the night. So it is now the night before you find out about Hero. Sure, lots have a little bit of a suspense, but eventually the night fades away into the 18th, and everybody goes to work and school. Buh.
There we go.
And Hana and Ryuzo, you go in and see Hiro back at his desk, catching up on paperwork.
Oh, he's not. He's at home. Oh my god, there he is. I can't believe it.
Can't believe it.
Can we talk to him?
If you'd like to.
I don't know if we have to do a scene for it, but we can. We think we should.
No, we don't need to do a scene for it. You can just welcome him back, and he's acting like he was before the whole ordeal went down.
Alright. Just a generic, like, oh, good to see you back here.
Yeah, and be a generic. It's good to see you back. Hope you're feeling better.
You get the generic, yeah, doing alright, don't know what came over me, stress probably, haha.
Uh-huh.
LOL.
Ha!
And,
Haha, so quirky.
and yeah, you have that's it.
Imagine.
So I imagine at some point you text everyone, tell him Hero's back, and he's doing good.
Yep. Around lunchtime, I sent out the heroes back in the office, and he seems like he's doing well.
I send out, like, a follow-up text, basically, just, like, kind of reiterating that I'm noticing the same thing.
And nobody replies.
No, May replies and acknowledges.
I'm just kidding.
It's funnier if the only person to reply is me.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be the least likely to. Maybe Paul.
I imagine everybody sends a reply.
Of course May's gonna reply.
You say, of course, May's gonna reply after you mysteriously disappeared for a while.
Yes, then gave an excuse and is getting back to acting normal.
So. Nothing else eventful happens, and we pass to our social hours for the day.
Hmm. I do not know. Cammy's not normally supposed to be in the office on Wednesdays, so I assume it's just not picked someone to go yet. Or I don't know.
No, she's there.
Oh, are we picking social hours now?
Yeah.
Okay.
May as well say hi, I guess. Though I can't do it nearly as much if we're capping out on social links. We'll go say hi.
Sorry, I had to think. I had a plan, and my plan is possible. So
Did you want to run into May or something?
no comment. I had a plan. The plan's not gonna work right now.
Actually, I'm changing mine.
Oh. Change
The gift shop's not due for a rank up, right?
it is not, no.
I'm going to the gift shop.
Oh my god! Somebody else went to the gift shop for the first time.
Alright. Is everybody where they want to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Alright. Akio,
Yes.
roll me a perception.
I suppose I could. Fucking
Oof.
3 of all time.
Alright. Did you want to do a scene in there, or do you also want to do the +1 combo?
Just +1.
Okay. And just so you know what you missed out on,
Shit.
Cactus Man was at the batting cages.
Well, he has a flat roll on his perception, so.
No more.
You're a monk, though. You
What do you mean?
aren't monks normally want wisdom, don't they?
No.
Okay.
Even then, you're thinking of if we were making D&D characters. We only
True.
kind of are.
True.
Alright, and Gifto Shapu, just looking for a +1 combo.
Yep, just a +1. Picking up a couple things, but nothing that needs to be gone into.
Dokie. Gym for the daily routine and getting that +1 combo going. For Paul? Or did you want to?
What?
You want to go talk to her?
Oh, what's? I'll just do the conversation because I can't think of anything right now, and I literally just ranked up with her, or I guess Hada did, but
Yeah. I'll say that you also, like Hada, notice that she's a little distraught.
Yep.
But much like Hada, choose not to pry.
conversations.
Kayame and May, y'all talking to each other over there, are ya?
I suppose so.
I wouldn't say there's anything special. Just Kame looks more exhausted than usual.
I know I shouldn't be the one asking this, but are you okay?
Yeah, just losing sleep.
It's not good.
But having to go into town later. Earlier in the week, which is not what I'm used to, threw me off.
Hmm. Well, I mean, if you need help with anything, you can ask me.
Hey, well, don't worry.
It's the least I can do given how much you want to help me out.
I appreciate it.
Town map conversation.
No, we don't need to go in there because it's only like a 5 minute little minute thing.
A little minute-long conversation definitely doesn't need a whole scene, but you know what does need a whole scene? Ryuzo, what are you doing in the park?
Hanging out.
Are you finally going to be the one who does the chess in the park up? Is it time?
Mm,
Is it?
He's taking a walk. He's taking a walk.
Can I see the park map before I answer that? Because I don't remember something about it. Just take me there.
Okay, I will drag specifically you here.
Wait.
Don't question this, but if you move her to this side, yes.
Okay.
I will not be elaborating on that.
Is it just that you don't want to play the white side?
No. There's a legitimate reason, but you don't need to know about what that is right now.
Cool. Understandable. That's fine.
Gotta go over and find out. I'm so confused.
Can you
wanna
drag
put the
me
black pieces?
into place real quick? I just need to rip my headset off so I can take my sweater off. So, one sec. Winter kind of just abruptly ended out of nowhere. It's just really warm now.
Yeah, it was stupid nice today, but of course next week that means it's going to be awful.
Probably, yeah. That's usually how it goes. But like, man, I straight up considered turning the heat pump off.
Yeah.
I had the windows open, just trying to keep like it cool. Anyways, yes. Fuck, dude, I don't even know where to start this. I've been to the park twice, and I only played chess one of those times.
Yeah.
You started, Greg. Springboard me.
You just get a little simple. Oh, looking to play?
Yeah. I've got. I think something like chess would probably serve to take my mind off of the goings on of lately. A little more brain intensive. And then I sit down and we begin to play.
All right. So,
I'm gonna say we finish a game before we start chatting more, if you're cool with that.
Yeah, roll me.
You're not gonna play chess.
Roll me an intelligence check.
A regular intelligence check?
A regular old intelligence.
Dude, I'm fucked. I don't have good intelligence, believe it or not. Especially with that.
Alright, so she floors you.
What's my +1 even from? Hold on.
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Also, I'm level 6, I just noticed.
Yeah, don't worry
Your
about it.
proficiency doesn't go up, but
I don't think I raised my int at any point anyways, so.
I don't think you would be anyways, because they're...
It's fine. It was a nat 20. You weren't getting any better.
No, I mostly just mention it because it will be
Yeah, that
important
is.
for other things. And it never fucking works when I try to update it, so. Anyways, yes, I get absolutely destroyed.
Yep.
We're gonna say I get hit with like one of the famous openings and I'm like gone in like 7 moves.
Yep.
Oh fuck! What was Critical's chess thing?
Oh, hit the opening he used? I don't remember specifically which.
Didn't he like coin a term for his
Do you mean the joke one?
Yeah.
The bong cloud opening?
I
It
don't
was something to do
remember
with
what it was
robbing, I'm
called.
pretty sure.
I just remember watching him beat XQC in 6 moves and it was really funny.
Not the only one with a name action is the ICBM Gambit.
Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's what I got hit with.
Yep.
Alright, so I just I just kinda like stare at the board in kinda like disbelief quietly. Thinking about the moves I made and where I went wrong.
Seems I've been getting better.
How did you do that?
I've been here practicing every day.
No, I mean like how? Because I would love to learn more, and I have no idea how you made that happen.
Well, I picked up the pieces and I moved them where they could go.
Is this just because you don't know enough chess terminology to?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
I'm not looking for you to physically describe. I just mean like tell me. She like explains.
She's also like straight up explaining it like that.
Okay.
She herself is like still grasping why or how she's able to do well at the game.
I see. I'm gonna just kind of like give a I'm like, well, in that case, do you mind if I jot a few notes down about what moves we made in this game, just to reference so that I can learn later on?
Sure.
I do exactly that. Sorry, I just lost my entire fucking train of thought. Yeah, I do that. I take my journal out, my notepad, scribble a few things in there, in the back of it specifically. I try to keep the front of it more for work-related stuff. And then I put my notebook away and kind of look back at her, and it's like, I don't know how I could possibly beat that, but I mean, like you said, practice seems to really make the difference, so how about another one?
Sure.
We gotta roll off one more time. It's like fishing. You gotta get 2 games in.
Sure.
Nope.
It's a much closer game this time, but she does still beat you.
Oh, maybe you're right. Just kind of analyzing the game and lots of practice. I know I still lost, but I did a lot better that time, I'd like to think.
Yes.
She doesn't seem particularly chatty.
She's not a
It's
particularly
making
talky.
it seem very difficult.
She's not a particularly talky person, but you can tell that she's pretty happy with the results of her training.
Yeah, like she's having a good time too.
Yeah.
I will then kind of like look off in this direction and glance at my watch and kind of note the time and be like, as much fun as this has been, and I really do appreciate learning from you, even if it's just by playing and practicing. I think I need to get going soon, but I always appreciate quiet company and a good chess game or two.
Of course. I'm here playing anytime.
I'll be sure to stop by again sometime. And then I get off. I wander off. Yeet. I had no plans to do a chess scene, by the way. I just figured we need to get this out of the way.
Yeah. Shadows with a priestess type will now be marked with an identifier at the start of battle.
Nice.
So, with that being said, ba-ba-ba-ba. We are now.
Also, I just want to point out that I did, in fact, find the name, well, the unofficial name, of the move that Critical used to win against XQC in 6 moves. The unofficial name for it is called the Throbbing Mate.
Ah.
Because because it was a live stream and they had commentators over it. They were like, no, you know exactly what I'm saying. They were like, let's see what Charlie is saying right now, and they jumped to his like audio just for him to say, my dick is literally throbbing.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Who even commentated that? I'm trying to remember. I think it was like Botez and Hikaru.
Yes, it was Hikaru. I'm not sure who the other one was, but I saw a clip of it, and Hikaru saw what was happening and just went silent. And yeah, Charlie sure did win in like 20 seconds, maybe.
Oh yeah, it was like nothing. It was the highlight of the event.
Oh, absolutely. And it's funny because XUC is French.
Uh-huh.
Alright. And with that, today's social hours come to a close.
Let's go.
So, we can just, uneventful night, so we can just jump ahead to everyone going to the schools and stuff. Hada and Ryuzo.
Yeah.
Today, while you're working, you end up, responding to a call for a house fire.
Dun.
I know you're not firefighters, but you're part of the response team that goes and checks on people.
It's come full circle.
So the you arrive at a house which is getting doused. The flames that are on the house are getting doused by the fire truck. And you're there to do an investigation to make sure if it was an accident or if it was an arson. And you find that like the people who own the house had set up Halloween decorations a little early. And they were using like faulty extension cords that ended up making a spark that caught the house on fire. But you very much conclude no foul play.
Definitely, that's why we're being told about it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But
A man.
Yeah, that's a more accurate one.
Unfortunately, I don't have that one. I only have the other one.
But yeah, the people living in the home also admit like they were cutting corners on their decorations and stuff, and to save money to get the big lights, they got the cheap extension cords and such and had them outside, and they barked and bada boom, bada bing. And as well, you did do a quick little check for any gas or anything like that, and like brought the dogs out, let them sniff and shit.
Yeah.
Nothing leads to this being anything other than an accident.
All right.
In
Do we do the
case-
paperwork for it too, I assume?
Yeah, you run paperwork and stuff. You do that. Get that.
Okay.
out. You do that. Just so you don't think I'm telling you there was not a close enough investigation and that there should be something afoot. I'm just telling you because, like, this actually is just an accidental fire.
Yeah.
I know anybody who played the demo is extra doubting me right now, but
No, I think all of us are. But
no,
yeah.
no, I'm not extra doubting. I just know where this leads.
Mm-hmm. What?
I have no clue.
all I'm gonna say is that the demo I made was started at Palace 3.
I'm wise to your tricks, old man. I can call you old man because you are older than
Listen, I'm 25 in a month.
like a year older, it's enough.
I'm 25 in 6 days, so shit.
That's a whole quarter of a century, which is like,
God,
Fucking too long, honestly.
yeah.
God
honestly.
damn it! Why do I gotta be the baby of the group?
I'm 37 in a few months. All of you are babbies to me.
Yeah, I'm 23, so
Young.
Young.
I'm also 23.
give it a couple months.
Same.
But in
Yeah,
any
true.
case, we proceed to today's social hours.
Work.
I'm gonna wait to see what other people do first.
Okay, we're gonna show up at your work. I can take a social scene then.
Yeah, all right.
Paul
That's
wanders
cool.
into the forest. Never to be seen.
Oh no, he's in the Among Us forest.
Let me guess,
Okay.
Among Us Forest is the metaverse.
Yeah, he's going to Muse just to train a little bit.
Ook.
guess May does need to set up the visit to Tamira's with Kayame at some point. That's the one that's probably gonna find nothing, but still.
Convenient. Because I was going to try to set up an everybody visit to Cheers at some point.
Paul,
Yes.
would like you to roll me a D100.
Oh boy. 40 flat.
You do pretty good out there. You snag yourself 200 XP. And now you're at 800 out of 1,000. You're almost at a new level up. Okay. So. Hada at the gym, just going for a convo?
Yeah,
Right.
convo and workout. Yeah.
Kayame at the clinic. +1 convo. Yep. I figured. I did the math and it added up to convo.
Did it now?
It did. Specifically +3. Alright. Diner folks. Are we doing a scene or are we just pressing +1?
Diner folks?
Cafe folks.
Cafe folks.
Yeah, I was a little confused.
Oh, I'm a little confused.
Not actually do any scenes, so I think just rank up. Unless you do one.
I would have the little tidbit with May of like, oh hey, you know, like, I hope you're feeling better and enjoyed the dinner, even though, you know, it needed to be reheated.
Yeah, Kayame got it to me.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. So unless there's anything past that short exchange,
Nope.
nope, I'm just kind of
Unless you unless you ask anything that requires there's a strong deception roll, but there's nothing just like plain to see through it by now.
If you think it appropriate, you could make me roll an insight, but otherwise I don't think I'd be trying to probe it too much yet.
Yeah, you're probably fine.
So that's a you call.
Yeah, no, you're unless you intentionally push. Unless you tried to like ask something that needs a strong deception, otherwise I don't think you catch it.
I don't think I would ask anything strong deception, just kind of like the general, like, you know, I hope you're doing well, I hope you figured things out, and then kind of the same as you hear from anyone else, like, if you ever need a hand, just let me know.
Yeah, nothing of note happens.
Okay.
Okay. So with that said, that covers off today. So it becomes the nighttime.
It's nighttime.
It's the nighttime.
Are we just going back home?
Honestly, I can just progress it to the daytime. Everybody go back to work and school.
Okay. Just the way you said it, I thought maybe you were fucking planning to say something.
I like to let everybody go back to nighttime just in case somebody wanted to discuss something in the text at night.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Kind of gives everybody that opportunity to do so, but
I mean, I guess to Kaime at some point May does want to go visit Tamira's to do the scouting, but whenever you're good for it.
Yeah, she's good whenever.
Oh, unless there's some convenient other thing to catch for today's social scenes, then I'll do that.
Great. Well, morning passes uneventfully. Next set of social hours.
Is the cafe open?
Yeah.
As
wouldn't
in
it
one
be?
of the two of you there.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll be there.
You don't need to be, like, don't change your plans, but
No, Akio's in workout.
alright. Does Hana want to go to the cafe?
I
Oh.
didn't really have any specific plans, so if you would like me to go to the cafe, I am happy to.
Sure.
Then it's scouting journey if Kaime's joining.
Okay.
I kind of think I know what the outcome of this is, but
Kaime and May, roll me some D100s. Just flat.
50.
38.
Okay. So, you're able to, like, you're going through and you're scouting and, you are able to kind of tell that what you're looking for isn't within the area of Tamira's you've already explored.
We run into the door.
You run into a door. The door looks ready to open, and you both try and open it together, and it starts to budge but won't continue.
Do I get the sense if it's the thing, if the target's in the next area, or if it's even further?
You get the sense that it's probably within the next area. Like, you can definitely feel it not too far beyond the next door. But you're feeling like you need everybody to get this door open.
Well, looks like we need to get everyone for this.
Just get them through the door and then we'll come back another time and find what we're looking for.
I'm pretty sure that he's behind it.
Are you certain?
I get that sense.
Alright. Don't want to have to involve anyone else though.
But,
What happens if we run into them with the others when we visit, though? That would be a mess.
I agree.
Well, we need to get everyone here anyways to get the door open. So,
Just have to come back another time.
yeah.
you do, however, both snag 300 XP each
Nice.
for fighting your way down.
Yes, May goes to town on some of the shadows.
Alright. Paul at the gym. Just going for that convo.
What is it at now?
It's at +2 now. So it's not quite ready yet.
Okay, yeah, just going for the combo then.
Okay, and cafe scene. What is going on
Yeah.
here? Anything you want to do a whole cutscene on, or just something you want to do on the main menu map here, just to do it quick?
I want to go in for a short bit.
Go in for a short bit. Okay, all right, we'll go.
Short
in.
scene.
We'll go in. Or you can all situate yourselves in your correct spots here.
I mean, I asked Hana to come here, so I'm sure, like, we're gonna walk in together and sit down at the counter or something once my map loads. If my map loads.
You're probably going to show up at different.
There we go. Hmm?
You clearly show up at different spots. Different.
Yeah, we clearly don't come from the same location to this one.
No, definitely not.
That wouldn't make any sense at all.
No. No, why would we leave work together and come here?
I know.
Yeah, what can I get you?
Just the usual.
He goes back, gets the usual. B is a little fancy about it, serves it with love. All that shit.
I just take a sip and just kind of breathe in. That's some good coffee.
Thank you.
Spectacular as always.
And no one makes it quite like you do.
Thank you.
It's nice to get out with a couple of us and be doing something more relaxing. Just, sit around, chat, have a drink.
Yeah, that would be nice.
One of these times, Akio, you need to leave Paul or the extra in for a night and come out on the town with us.
That's a nice offer, but I have this place to run. It's a lot of work.
Oh, but surely once in a while, we gotta get you out there once in a while, even just like once or twice a month.
The upkeep of this place wasn't so bad, maybe, but kind of something I need to keep working at, I suppose.
Fair enough then. Well, the offer is always standing if things ever change.
Yeah, think about it at least.
I suppose if I get a little more customers than usual, I could maybe afford a day off.
Oh, so
That
you're
is a rare
saying,
occurrence.
so you're just saying if we come here more often.
What I'm hearing is print out flyers and hand them out on my police rep, so. I'll
I mean,
advertise
I
for
would
you.
appreciate it. Not going to lie.
You have absolutely the best coffee and pastries in this town, so.
And the atmosphere in the cafe is really unmatched.
Hope you're not thinking I'm going to give you a discount or anything. He smirks.
You get a grin back.
No discounts, only tips. So how did you get into this kind of thing anyways, Akio? What did you do before this? I can't imagine you've owned a cafe all of your life.
Oh no, I guess technically inherited from my... He kind of like looks away for a second. My father.
Well, that's kind of nice, at least. Carrying on the legacy of the shop, I guess.
He didn't own it for very long. kind of got into a bit of debt, which, I'll be honest, is part of the reason why the upkeep is so bad with this place. He wasn't the best at managing money.
I'm sorry to hear that. I know how much of a pain in the ass debt can be.
Hmm.
The debt is rather unfortunate, but why should it be so that you inherit it from him as well?
Well, I'd hate to just leave him to deal with it. He's my father after all, and I do care about him.
I see. Hopefully things weren't always that way. Maybe you got to try out other walks of life before coming to this. It's always nice to try out different things.
Not really. Kind of my first and only job, to be honest.
Well, I must say then, you're making a killing. You're 1 for 1. You're fantastic at the first job you've ever had. That's more than most of us can say.
I've been working here a while. I've had a lot of time better. And, you know, I try and please the customer.
I definitely get that feeling. I know Hada and I are always trying to leave everybody as happy as possible too in our jobs, albeit in different ways than you would have to here.
Hmm.
Regardless, though, the offer is always on the table. A night out would do you some good if you can manage it.
Hmm. Thank you for the offer, nonetheless.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Hmm. He like lazily looks over at you.
Would you be able to make a large to-go batch of your coffee?
He's just kind of like, I mean, he's like standing, but he kind of like leans back a bit, looks up at the ceiling. I don't know if I have any containers or something like that technically. A couple of coffee pots, but
It would be nice to have your coffee when we're down at the station.
I was gonna say, give it some thought. I could stop by in the morning, pick up a batch of your coffee. The boys at the station would love it. Maybe drum up a little extra business.
he kind of like strokes his chin. That is a good idea. I don't think anything in the general store would have that. If I went in town, I have to look at my fund. How expensive would that be? I've never looked into that. He kind of just starts going on and mumbling to himself. Like he's just gone.
Let me know if you ever want me to pick up a batch. I'd be happy to.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I think that's all for me, unless there's more.
That's about all I got.
nothing.
I got what I needed out of that.
Yeah, it's just like, and I just kind of played naturally. I feel like I revealed a little bit more than I wanted, but whatever. Just kind of, whatever.
Then Hana and I probably head out
Yep.
to go home and wish you well and pat the cats on the way out because.
Kid. And as they leave, Akio just breathes a stressed sigh of relief.
You were prying with the crowbar there.
Yes.
Alright, in that case, let's go on in here. Alright, Ryuzo and Hada, that's a conversation for you two, that's for sure.
I think enough is said between everybody,
Yes.
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
Ryuzo and Akio, you're going up +1.
I gotta start interacting with the people I haven't more. That's why.
And
Paul's also on the list.
Hada and Akio, get that
Paul
+1.
won't let you. Yeah.
Alright.
Paul just like goes to the gym to wood everybody in the forest.
Alright. So, unless anybody has anything they say to us on at the night, we'll jump to the next day's workday.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
fine by me.
I'll bring Kaime over
Hey.
here.
You probably get a
see-
message saying that it seems that Tamira's we need the entire group if we want to get deeper.
I will note it's Saturday, which is when our other part of a convo from work is.
Yes, I'll give everyone their +5s as long as everybody's here. +0.5s rather.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Akio up to a 0.5. May, you're up to a solid 4.
Yeah, we're gonna be stuck in banking conversation points at this rate.
Yes. And then Yuzo and Hada go up to 2.5. And speaking of Ryuzo and Hada,
Yeah.
there is another fire that you respond to today.
Oh, would you look at that?
Hiya.
This time, however, you're able to find traces of gasoline.
Yes.
And indeed, you discover that there is an arson in town.
An arsonist?
An arsonist. And with that little tease, we'll end session for today.
Yeah.
There's an arson. One
There-
singular arson.
One singular arson. It's true. So far, there's only one singular arson, because the previous one was just an electrical fire.
That's true.
But this one, foul play.
Bagok.
Really?
Yep.
That's I'm sorry, that's like the twist of the century.
Imagine. Even crazier for people that played the demo, and the palace was fucking one that was based on fire.
I thought you were just gonna say the palace was on fire.
I don't know. A lot of houses have gas in them.
True. This was gasoline splashed on the outside of the house, though.
Listen,
I
man.
mean, sometimes
you mix
those-
up your water and your gas.
Those
Okay.
gas
true,
cans
true.
are slippery, man.
Yeah, no, correct.
There's just all you need is a very, unfortunate series of events to all happen in sequence, and it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, anything is possible. But yeah, with that,